Hi everyone, Aidan here. I hope you're all keeping well. Today I'd like to talk to you about e-commerce stores in China and why it would be important to have an e-commerce platform for your company to try and avail of selling opportunities in China. Now, China offers firms tremendous opportunities, and with e-commerce it's very simple to set up and have a nationwide presence at a very affordable price. The reason why a lot of foreign companies are now looking at supplying China with their products is that almost 70% of the population are in or about the middle class bracket. And this demographic are looking now for good quality luxury products. Plus, they're also very well educated in shopping online. One of the advantages of having an online store is it will allow you to tap easily and quickly into the Chinese market. To put it in perspective, if you have an online store that covers all of Europe, you're probably going to be able to target about 15 to 20 cities that have a population of over 1 million people. In China, you have 160 cities that have a population of over 1 million people. The next point is that China has fully embraced technology. Chinese buyers are particularly very good at using mobile devices and other electronic platforms to help them search and find really good deals and help them try and identify particular luxury items. So as a foreign company, you are tapping in marketplace which are very used to shopping online. So what are the benefits of having an online e-commerce stores? Well, there are essentially four. Number one is cost. It's a lot cheaper to set up an online store in China than having to physically set up shops in various shopping malls or in various cities. The cost of an online store per year in China ranges from $15,000 to $50,000 per year, but that will get you nationwide coverage. The second thing is time. It takes a long time to set up a physical presence across China. The third thing is mobile. As I mentioned earlier, the Chinese people are really good users of mobile devices, so they're very used to being connected to the internet. And finally, the fourth reason is culture. It is now the norm in China to buy online. So there is no cultural inhibitions or no barriers for firms who wish to solely sell their products online. The next question a lot of people might ask is it hard to set up an e-commerce store in China? Well, the answer very simply is it doesn't have to be. If you've got the right experts beside you, you can very easily and quickly set up an e-commerce store in China. I would recommend e-commerce platforms such as JD.com or Tmall for you to set up your store in. The reason why is that they account for over 75% of e-commerce sales in China. So by getting in with those companies, you are quickly and easy getting into that market. Some clients come to me and say, Aidan, is it easy for me to set up an e-commerce store? You can, but it can be difficult. So I would recommend that you would, bring in experts to help you get set up with your e-commerce store in China. One of the few things that you need to bear in mind is that online e-commerce platforms require foreign companies to be certified and have a bonded Chinese company support their application. This is particularly true for Tmall. Also, Tmall, for example, will only accept foreign companies who have registered trademarked products. And these are international trademarks. So you don't have to just have a Chinese trademark. And the reason why is that it ensures that you are able to offer unique products to Chinese customers, and that having the trademark shows that you have it already registered in a different country. Some people say to me, Aidan, I don't speak Chinese. I can't communicate with Chinese people because of different time zones, or culturally, I don't understand the way the Chinese mind works. Many firms hire companies like TCI China to translate their English products into Chinese. They also will use the likes of TCI China to provide support service for customers in China, because TCI China has its offices in China, and it allows Chinese people to have a telephone number that they can ring, have Chinese people who they can speak to, and be able to have an address that they could return products to. And this outsourced service is very, very useful, and it's a very, very low cost for foreign companies who are looking to start to easily and affordably sell their products into China. Many people ask me, Aidan, what type of product should I sell into China? If you have a product that you sell successfully in your own market and it is considered of high end, you will have a very good chance of being able to sell that in China. What you shouldn't be looking at selling it into China is products that the Chinese can make themselves. It has to be a very high end and perhaps considered as a luxury item. So that's all the tips I have for today. If you have any questions about e-commerce stores, or you need any support or assistance, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and listen, have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.